Hello and welcome to Popalong RC, the RC car channel dedicated to RC car racing, and we are back to MK for some indoor truck racing. Now this week I decided to get my truck ready and I have been sent these amazing looking bumpers from Carl, so big thanks to you. These have been specifically designed for the M Truck 2.0 shell, so I've got myself a new shell painted up ready for racing, and hopefully this new bumper is going to mean the shell's going to last a bit longer. The beauty about running at MK is I get to go racing with my son, and as you can see he's going around here with the red, white and orange truck, and actually he did really well for his first proper outing running in the trucks, although his racing wasn't without incident. And if anyone has run trucks before, they will know how delicate the shells can be. Obviously the main chassis shell is quite strong, but the cab has the tendency to become dislodged if you crash quite a lot, which today my son was doing, and one particular round was quite entertaining because his shell, it was hanging on for dear life, and lap after lap it was only a matter of time before it came loose. But despite numerous attempts and contacts and bumps and lumps and smashes and crashes, he managed to get through to the end of the race with the cab still intact, even if it was just by one screw. Some much needed Gorilla Tape to put this shell back together, so it is going to at least last for the final. I hear Mr. Hampson saying, prepare to be amazed. It looks like you're making the A final, sir, with your truck.
Well, I'm only hanging on at the back of it.
There we are. I think you've actually pipped Tom for 4th place at the moment. Loving the cat body. How are you getting on today?
Not as well as I should be doing, but I'm sure I can put a faster time in the final.
So do you think they're going to put you in A final?
Let's hope so.
Let's hope so. We can have a six truck final. It should be interesting. So this is your recreation.
No, this is my the one who's at Holbeach, so they've got a different set of rules with gearing. This is the stock gearing.
Stock gearing. Is that the one you're going to run in the final, or are you just taking it out for a bit of a practice?
No, I'll be running the Popalong.
So the Benderland car is the one that's beating everybody today, and you are a lap up on everyone at the moment, so your average lap is quicker than everyone else's fastest. So this car is absolutely flying on the track. So here we have the Tamiya truck A final. Dan is out in front and I start second on the grid. Now a little bit slow off the start there. Matthew gives me a little tap, comes up the inside. I've gone wide again. A couple of little love taps there from Chris, and Chris has gone up the inside. I've gone a little bit deep into that turn, which has left me at threat from Tom behind. So Tom's up the inside, little tap, and then VJ's also given me a tap, which has put me to last. So I've got it all to do. I've gone from second to last, and I am now got some serious work to do. Dan is running away with it at the front. A little mistake there from VJ. A lovely move up the inside of Tom, but Tom is still putting pressure on. So I am going to have to, oh, another little mistake for me. I'm really pushing, trying to make up on the mistake I made in those early couple of laps. And I've got to push now to try and get back into the podium positions. Another mistake there, but Chris is caught on the barrier, which means I'm now up to third. So I'm heading down straight. Tom is still putting a lot of pressure on from behind. A nice little mistake from him means it's giving me a little bit of space. So now I can just focus on trying to catch up with Matthew. I have got a lot of work to do. I can see that Dan's coming through already, coming towards the back of the field. Now, I really do love my truck racing, and what I like about it is actually the racing is super close because the trucks aren't the fastest in the world, but it makes for some really close competitive racing. The standard in the A final, one mistake and you lose positions because everyone really, with the exception of Dan, is on the same lap. So I am slowly drawing in Matthew. This part of the race I felt like I was a little bit on my own, but again I can feel Tom is still keeping me honest because one mistake and he will be back on my bumper yet again. But as I can see just behind me, I've got Dan who will be coming round to lap me very soon. So I need to just keep some nice consistent laps in, and I'm currently sitting in third. A little mistake there from Matthew. Now I'm right on Matthew's bumper, but I have got the leader coming up behind, so I'm going to get out of his way to let him go through. I'm not in a race with him, I am in a race with Matthew, so I let him go through so quick down the straight there. But Matthew's made a mistake, so I've managed to sneak up into second place. So now I'm running in second. I'm going to try and get onto the back wheels of Dan, but his truck is just so much quicker down the straight. So I'm just going to have to focus on keeping the truck in front of Matthew. Really pleased with the way the truck was performing today, and as I say, Matthew, Tom and Chris always give me a good battle on the track. But Matthew is putting me under quite a lot of pressure here, and I'm starting to make a few little mistakes. Throughout the day, even through practice, there was lots of close battles on the track. I can see VJ now has made a little mistake in front of us. Can he sneak through without making contact? Matthew is even closer. I just need to keep myself in front. I can't afford to make any mistakes. Last thing I want to do is get tagged and cause an accident. So I'm coming through now onto the straight. Oh, I've gone a little bit wide, clipped the wall, and ouch. VJ's jumped the barrier. It looks like Matthew's made a mistake as well. So I am now back up into second place, but my truck is not tracking straight. That's a little bit twitchy. I just need to get myself back into the rhythm, try not to make any mistakes, and hold off Matthew. Looks like VJ's truck is having issues and he's been taken off the track. But Matthew is all over the back of my bumper there, but it's a great race between us. The pressure is on. I just need to keep my lines nice and tight, try not to let him come up the inside, and oh no, he's made a lovely move there. So now I'm back down into third, so I'm going to have to try and push even harder, try and take those lines even tighter, but in doing so I run the risk of making mistakes. But I'm pushing as hard as I can. I've pushed a little bit too much on the straight there. I've gone a little bit deep, which has cost me coming through the switchback in through the chicane again. I'm going a little bit deep where I'm pushing a little bit too fast. I'm actually losing time now because I'm trying to push and catch up. But it looks like I am running out of time. This is coming up to the end of the race now. Have I got time to catch up? And that, unfortunately, is the end of the race. It was close, it was fun, and truck racing always is.